This is a quiet place to think. After the signal fades, our social media feeds feel chaotic, don't they? One moment, we're watching serious news. The next moment, we're scrolling through brain rot memes or outrage videos made just for clicks. So why does this keep happening? And more importantly, is it starting to change how we think? Think about how trends suddenly appear. For example, the recent wave of 2016-style throwback videos with retro filters and nostalgic music. It feels like everyone joined in at the same time. But this isn't random. Behind the scenes, something is guiding it. That something is the algorithm, a hidden system that quietly shapes what we watch and even what we feel like doing. In 2026, algorithms have become so advanced that they don't just show us what we like. They show us what will make us react. Sometimes that means rage bait, content designed to make us angry enough to comment. Other times, it's a trend we follow simply because the recipe tells us to. These digital rules are slowly rewriting how we behave, and in small ways, how we see ourselves. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain. We'll look at how these hidden systems influence our hobbies, our clothes, and even our friendships. But here's the bigger question. If an algorithm is helping shape our choices, who are we really? Stay with us, because we'll also look at simple ways to take control back. First, let's make one thing clear. What is an algorithm, anyway? It sounds like a scary math word, but it's actually very simple. It's just a recipe. Think about baking a cake. A recipe tells you what to do step by step. Get the flour. Add the sugar. Put it in the oven. An algorithm works the same way. It's a digital recipe that tells your phone what to show you. But here's the twist. This recipe has one main goal: to keep you on the app as long as possible. So if you watch a cute puppy video for 10 seconds, the system notices. It says, okay, they like dogs, and it starts adding more dogs to the recipe. It's trying to be helpful. But something strange happens when the recipe starts shaping us. Have you ever noticed that after watching fitness videos for a week, you suddenly feel like you need to start a diet? That's the recipe at work. Now think about video games. We can customize our characters. We choose their clothes, their skills, their style. It feels good because we're in control. But in real life, algorithms are starting to do that customizing for us. Take music, for example. Most of us use apps like Spotify or YouTube Music. They create a daily mix. At first, it feels amazing. It finds songs we love. But over time, it keeps giving us the same kind of music, if we only listen to what it suggests. We stop discovering new styles. We slowly become the pop person or the lo-fi person because a computer decided that's who we are. We're not choosing the music anymore. The music is choosing us. Now think about trends like main character energy. We hear that phrase everywhere, but the algorithm treats us like characters in a story it's writing. If it notices we like old money fashion or cyberpunk style, it fills our feed with those clothes and those habits. We might buy a jacket, not because we truly loved it, but because we saw it 50 times in 2 days. So are we choosing our style? Or are we just wearing the costume the algorithm picked? This leads to something called an echo chamber. And this is the most dangerous part. An echo chamber is like being in a room where everyone repeats your opinion back to you. If you say a game is terrible, the algorithm shows you thousands of people who agree. Suddenly, it feels like everyone thinks the same way you do. But they don't. The system is just hiding the people who disagree. It's like living with the curtains closed. You only see what's inside your own bubble. And when that happens, it becomes harder to grow, harder to learn, harder to change. So is the algorithm the villain? Not really. It can be wonderful. It helps us find new songs, new creators, new ideas we might never see on our own. The problem starts when we stop being the one in control, when a machine decides what we should be angry about or what we should buy. We lose a little of our own spark. So, what do we want to be? People who choose their own path? Or characters inside a computer's story? We live in a world where the loudest voice in our heads often comes from a screen. Maybe it's time we listen to ourselves again. The good news is, we're not stuck. Even in 2026, we can still retrain the algorithm. Think of it like teaching a pet new habits. Here's how we take back the steering wheel. Step 1. Choose long form over short form. Try watching a 10-minute video instead of 20 short clips. Longer content gives your brain time to think. Step 2. Use the big reset. Most apps now have a refresh your feed option. It's like a clean slate for your digital life. Step 3. Follow a stranger. Once a week, follow someone with a hobby you know nothing about. If you like sports, follow a gardener. If you like gaming, follow a chef. This breaks the bubble. And step 4. Turn off autoplay. When a video ends, pause for 3 seconds. Ask yourself, do I really want to keep watching? Or am I just drifting? At the end of the day, technology is a powerful tool. But it should be something we use, not something that uses us. So who do we want to be tomorrow? Someone the algorithm created? Or someone we created? By making small, thoughtful choices today, we keep our identity in our own hands. Our tastes, our opinions, our lives. They're too important to leave to computer code. Tell us in the comments, what is one thing the algorithm keeps showing you that you're tired of seeing? You're watching After the Signal. We'll be here when you're ready.